19 years or 20 years of waiting for this race, 19 years of career of waiting for this race, and then you come so close to the victory, but still I only see you smiling on the podium. Happy about that second place or a bit disappointed?
Yeah, well, of course you always try and go for the win, so you aim for that highest spot, but if I know in a sprint against Lorena Wiebes, it's hard to beat her. So, but you'll always try. And today I wasn't that far off. So yes, I'm a bit disappointed, but at the same time also satisfied with how we raced, and I did not make any big mistakes. So yes, I can be happy.
Gambled a bit when Elisa went because you thought, okay, it's SD Works' job, or why?
Yeah, I actually thought, I looked back and I also asked Pauline if she was there. She was coming there. And I also knew if I do it, then probably I will not have a sprint left. So yeah, that was a little bit of a gamble. But yeah, that's also bike racing, and that makes this final so interesting, I think.
Tell us a bit about the race in general, please. Everybody expected really a hard race on the climbs and maybe attacks on Cipressa already, but in the end it's a bunch sprint. Why?
I think, yeah, it's hard to tell, and of course maybe next year it will be totally different. So I don't know if there is conclusions to make from this edition. But you felt the tension in the bunch was really high, so everybody wanted to position well. I think also the crashes might have had an influence because, yeah, of course some riders are out of making a difference or making an early attack or a high pace. And then I think also the winds played quite a big role because yeah, tailwind doesn't really help us because yeah, then you just have really high pace and it's hard to get away. But also headwind doesn't really help when you want to make a difference. So yeah, and in the end, yeah, also like Lorena is just climbing really well. So it's hard to get away.
Now you're here in Sanremo, you have it done. How do you feel about having raced it now? How happy are you that it's there, and what needs to develop there?
I think it's good. It's great to have it on the calendar. It's a fantastic addition. We have so many beautiful races, and this one, yeah, fits really well into this calendar. Yeah, for improvement, I don't know. We just looking forward to the next.
20 kilometers more, 40 kilometers more?
Yeah, I think maybe it's an option to make it longer. I mean, that's the specific issue of the men's race, of course. I don't know if it would have made a difference in today's race, to be honest. I think in the end the final is the same, and I think the riders can handle the distance. So probably it would not have made a difference. But yeah, why not?